Try new things, new sounds, new lighting.
Episode 13.
Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday.
Just ate some pizza.
Such good pizza.
Those go out not to
Banging.
We are
Banging.
trying some new lighting.
Yeah, I like it.
So, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
People in the live.
Who's in the live right now?
We have four people in the live. Oh, never mind, they left. My sisters, you're right. They do not give a shit about my podcast.
Half of Trinidad's in there.
I wish.
I got a hypothetical question for you. You want a hypothetical?
Yeah, go for it. Let's
Okay.
go.
I'll paint the picture.
All right.
My eyes are closed. I'm listening.
Summertime.
Okay.
You're at Coney Island. You just rode the cyclone. Got a slice of pizza, maybe a hot dog at Nathan's.
Typical
Right?
Brooklyn day.
Brooklyn day. You with your boo? Nice little boo thing.
Okay.
Does she have an Eastern European accent?
She could.
Is that why I'm in Coney Island?
She could be a Jap. She could be Eastern European. You know, you pick. Multicultural area, New York City. You go for a walk on the beach, barefoot.
Would never.
No.
Step
Not in New York.
No.
That would never happen.
You're feeling stupid. You're from Ohio. You've never been to New York before.
I've never seen a beach.
You're like, take my shoes off and go walk on the sand in Coney Island, and you step on a needle, which I know is an irrational theory.
Irrational. Yeah.
And it's funny because I thought of this question. I was listening to 11 today. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So it's a good segue back to that.
Yeah.
You go to the doctor. You're freaked out. I just pulled a hypodermic needle out of my foot.
Do I have AIDS?
The doctor comes back to you. He says, "All right, He goes,
I got good news.
I got good news and bad news, but it's both kind of pretty shitty." He goes, "You have to pick one: hepatitis C or AIDS. You got to pick one. Which one would you rather have, Hep C or AIDS?"
No.
You have to.
No. And this is why.
You have to.
This is why I don't go to.
I have a motion. Let's not let Theo do the hypotheticals anymore.
It's fun. I don't want to.
You have to.
I don't want to choose one.
We have the cure for only one, but it's new technology where you got to pick one or the other. Hep C or AIDS. Which one?
It sounds terrible.
Which one?
I don't.
This is why I wear shoes on the beach.
Yeah, well.
Because I also don't slum it in dirty
Next time
beaches.
I go to the beach, I'm going in Tim's.
This is also why I refuse to listen to our friend Paul that says New Jersey has the best beaches. It's not
Paul
true.
who? Not Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul, shut up, you idiot. What?
Fuck the seat.
Shout out to Paul. It was just his birthday on Sunday. Too.
Shut up.
Really?
Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Paul. Hep C or AIDS? Which one? You gotta pick one. Gun to your head, Hep C or AIDS.
Shoot me, fuck it.
Give me the pros and cons of each. This is your hypothetical.
I don't think there's any pros or cons either. I would say.
What are the cons? What are the cons? Give me the cons of Hep C versus AIDS.
Bando, look up
that's literally what I'm doing.
symptoms of Hep C.
What are the symptoms of Hep C? I don't even know what the symptoms
Well,
are.
here the cons to AIDS, aside from the fact you have AIDS, like you have to tell girls that like you have AIDS now.
And you could die from a simple cold.
And well, I think it's pretty manageable. They got AIDS like down.
I don't got health insurance.
You could get fixed.
Okay, so
for the AIDS.
I'm super boiling it down to like its most basic.
Yeah.
AIDS will fuck with your
Immune system. It's an autoimmune disease, yeah.
And Hep would fuck with your liver.
So what? Just can't drink alcohol ever again?
It says the hepatitis C virus mainly infects liver cells. That's what it says. And I don't know enough to
I don't know
argue.
anybody that has Hep C.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna get Hep C because I know I think Tommy Lee got Hep C and he's fucking.
I don't think he got Hep C.
He got Hep A.
So Hep B? I don't know. How many variations are there?
I think there's several.
I think.
I think there's several variations.
The one that he got was not the worst one.
He got like the good Hep.
But I think he did get the one that you get from like dirty tattoo guns and like shit.
Yeah. So maybe it's different.
Maybe, yeah. Which I would imagine stepping on a needle on Coney Island Beach would probably be that version.
So yeah, AIDS
would be that one.
Dirty needle.
Or Tommy Lee hepatitis.
I mean, I guess I'd rather have hepatitis than AIDS because you got to tell people you got AIDS, and that's like.
Don't you have to tell people?
They're automatic.
Hepatitis?
Yeah, probably, but that's like.
Oh, he had Hep C.
Is hep?
Whoa! I think I will take the Hep.
Yeah,
because apparently,
I'm taking the Hep.
Both are now cured of the virus. Tommy Lee.
I'll take the money.
Yeah, if you got money, you get cured of everything almost.
I'm taking the Hep though.
I'll take Hep.
The Hep be like, yeah, I stepped on a needle on Coney Island. It was fucking disgusting. AIDS, like they're gonna be like, oh, this guy was just getting his butthole reamed out. Like they're definitely thinking the worst. Like you tell somebody you have AIDS, they're not gonna. They're gonna be like, oh, you stepped on a needle. Okay, I'm going with Hep. Hep C all the way.
All right, I share that. I'll go with Hep C. If I
I
have to choose one, I just
have to.
choose never to walk barefoot on a beach like Coney Island ever in my life.
Well, it came up because someone was like talking about going to the beach in like Long Island. Like, oh, I don't. Eddie, he's like, oh, I don't ever always wear shoes to the beach. I'm like, why? He goes, people are shooting heroin on there. I'm like, dude, I don't think I've ever gone to the beach.
Like,
On Long Island, had that thought of like
nice beaches. That's why.
Well, yeah, even though he was talking about.
Catch me at Smith Point.
He was talking about.
You said Coney Island, though. That is
I know. Well,
disgusting.
yeah, but I'm
not a
painting.
nice
But I'm
beach.
painting like the worst case scenario.
Well,
Because if it's
at
a
the end
Long
of the
Island
day,
beach, it could just be. Listen, I just gave
At the
myself
end
a
of the
tren
day-
injection. I forgot the needle on the beach.
let's keep it a buck. If you stepped on a needle at Coney Island, you kind of deserved it a little.
I know. No, but
people
people
swim
Coney
people
Island
swim in
is
that water?
disgusting.
Yes, bro.
Ew,
I
bro.
took my daughter to Coney Island like 4 years ago. We went to the aquarium next,
Yeah.
the New York
Yeah.
Aquarium. Then we went to Luna Park.
The aquarium is amazing, by the way.
I wouldn't call it amazing.
Okay,
but
when I
but
was
it's-
like 12 when
it's
I
a-
went, it was
it's-
fire.
It's a cool fucking aquarium for like being in shitty Coney Island. It's
Right,
a super
right.
cool aquarium.
Okay.
And then we went to Luna Park and we got like pizza on the boardwalk, and it was a beautiful day. And there was like a shitload of people there, like
In the water?
on the water, like
Gross.
chilling on the beach, like yeah, bro.
Listen,
The water's not. I bet you can catch stripers out that fucking water, bro.
people swim in the water in India too, and that's not.
Well,
No, you can't. You cannot compare the water of Coney Island to the waters of India, bro. There's no way. No.
Yeah, you
No,
can't.
I'm sorry, you can't. There's no compare. How are you going to do that? I've never even been to India. I'm going to go ahead and say,
Just saying, people swim in that water too.
would you rather take?
Yeah,
oh,
but
here's
they-
another
they
hypothetical.
have- No.
Gun to your head.
No.
You have to take
No.
a shot of water
No.
from the
No.
ocean at Coney Island, or a shot of water from a stream in India.
The ocean.
Yeah, all day.
All day.
I'm chugging
Yeah.
gallons of
Yeah,
Coney
bro.
Island seawater.
You can't drink seawater, though.
You can.
You can. I'm not saying
you can't.
No, I'm talking in the terms of
You can't. You can't healthy. You can't like. It's not like safely drink like a certain amount of
Yeah, like-
seawater, but you can ingest seawater.
He didn't grow up at the
Deal with
beach.
the effects afterwards.
I'm from an island.
It's true.
From culturally, you're from an island.
No,
I was born there.
Bing, ding, 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 ding.
God damn you.
We grew up drinking seawater.
Oh my god.
Put the seawater in me bottle. Yeah. So you can't compare the two. Indian
No,
water.
but I'm just saying, like-
Coney Island water.
Yeah, people don't know the difference. Listen, there's a beach.
people know the difference.
There's a beach in the Bronx. It's like
That's gross.
on the East River, and people swim in that shit too.
Well, I went
Absolutely
kayaking.
disgusting.
Well, but you know what? I think the East River is probably cleaner.
that far north, maybe. I don't know.
Where?
It's in the Bronx.
Yeah, no, like they did Robert Kennedy actually. That was like when he did stuff back in the day. Like the East River is I think it's clean. It's cleaner now. I'd rather go swimming in the East River today than 30 years ago. No, it's not as bad as it used to be because it all comes from the
I walk on the river
Yeah,
almost
it's-
every day.
it's grody.
It's bad.
It's gross.
You see like the things floating down the river.
It's gross, but
Yeah.
it's a lot cleaner than it used to be.
sure.
A lot cleaner
Sure.
than it used to be.
Well, I went kayaking in Red Hook, and that water was actually way cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, bro, because they do.
Got in my mouth.
They do things.
Oh,
it's
God.
Called, it's called the Million Oyster Project.
My
You've probably
sister
heard of
worked on it. My sister actually worked on it.
It's legit, and they've been doing it out in Long Island for a few years now. And over the past couple of years, like you're noticing, like
Yeah.
whales are about like coming back
Yep.
into like the harbor in Long Island, and like all the sea life is
Yeah.
back, and even the water looks cleaner too. Like at the beaches, like Jones, even like Robert Moses, Smith Point, Fire Island this year, dude, the water's been beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Crystal clear. It's gorgeous.
My kid sister's like, she's super proud of it. Like her,
It's cool.
She went to New York Harbor School.
Yeah.
So they have like a whole thing that they do and have the kids out there diving and all kinds of stuff.
One oyster filters 50 gallons of water a day.
yeah,
That's incredible.
that's insane.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wild. And they put out, I know like my buddy who is involved with it through Rotary, they've done over like 100,000 oysters, bro.
Yeah. My sister did a ton of them.
500,000, 50,000 gallons of water a day. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. It's a lot of water, man.
What?
My,
I just watched the smoke come out of his headphones and him trying to do math.
I'm actually good at talking quick math in my head. I'm just,
Sure.
I'm quick at math in my head all day, Rich.
One oyster
Fuck
can
Shut the fuck
one
up.
oyster can do what? 50 gallons in a day,
Fuck.
right? You said 100,000 oysters?
What's that?
And then you said 50,000 gallons.
50,000 gallons.
That math doesn't compute, my guy.
I've been smoking weed all day.
Yeah. Likely story. I could actually do quick math.
Tell myself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right now.
Go fuck yourself.
I got something for you.
Fuck you and fuck you. I don't care. What do you have?
All right. Are you familiar with the Mandela effect?
I'm so tired of this.
No, explain it to me.
You know about it already?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay. So the Mandela effect is an event or something that thousands of people believe happened and actually didn't. But they have a historical recollection in their brain that it happened. So example...
Oh, like the way like books like the Bearstein Bears?
Yes,
like
exactly.
That?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, example, there was a movie in the late 80s, early 90s called Shazam
Oh my god.
with Sinbad playing a genie.
Yeah, I remember Shazam.
Nope, never existed.
Never existed. Never existed.
That is a Mandela effect. And thousands of people, so that, to the point where they've like created a...
Shazam, the movie.
You're thinking of Kazam.
Kazam was
Kazam.
Shaq.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, Theo, actually,
wait.
yeah, it's Kazam with Shaq.
With Shaq, he plays a genie. And the kid from The Bronx Tale is the little dirtbag kid.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, but that's...
There's an actual movie cover.
But that's the most mind-blowing one I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Wait, so Sinbad...
If you Google Shazam, they have a fake cover of Sinbad in a genie outfit with Jonathan Taylor Thomas from Home Improvement, and he's a genie, and it's fake.
That would have been a way better movie.
No.
JTT? Yeah. No, but they were in a movie together, right? It was the first...
He wasn't. It wasn't Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It was another kid.
Another one.
Yeah, it was like he was a Secret Service. Yeah. But yeah, the Mandela effect.
Damn, that's a crazy one.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Sinbad.
Yeah. Shazam doesn't exist.
Kazam. Yeah, Kazam. That movie was dope too.
They made the pancakes fly in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or somewhere down the line there was some like movie exec be like, oh, we should get Sinbad and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He's so hot right now.
They could, so they settled
hot
it.
right now.
They changed it to Kazam with Shaq and the
Shaq.
kid Calogero from The Bronx Tale.
Yeah. Oh, Calogero, he's so hot right now. Put him in there.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. Fruit Loops, how do you spell it?
FRUITLOOPS.
Isn't it like two O's? Isn't it like spelled incorrectly? Like FROOT?
LOOPS, yes.
Is it fruit? FROOT?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
why?
Does
they want the O's in there?
No, the flavors are flavored fruit. They all taste identical. They all taste exactly the same.
Fruit.
So they named it fruit. The flavor that you're tasting is fruit, and that's the definition they go with, which is why they name it Fruit Loops.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally just pulled up a list of them.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Let me see.
You know what I love what we do when we do these podcasts? When you text on your fucking phone.
I was getting a phone call from our sensitive friend, and I need to make sure he's going through crisis right now.
But he's always going through a crisis.
He thought about something that happened 6 months ago, and he still feels uneasy about it. So he's thinking about sabotaging his whole world.
She probably blew him. You're listening. She probably blew him. If that's what you got going on, she probably blew him.
Oh, you want to hear something else crazy that I learned? This week?
Sure.
Sean Penn has been working undercover since the pandemic as a garbage man in New York City to research a role in a movie for the last 3 years.
Wow,
He's been working undercover for New York City sanitation.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they give him like the benefits?
Movie. No.
They give him union benefits?
They just basically did 3 years of undercover boss. And he was like, today's my last day. He was pulling off his fake beard. They're like, 3 years?
Be like, I thought you looked like Sean Penn. This fucking guy. Just say every day, this guy looks a lot like Sean Penn. I don't know what it is.
3 years is nuts.
That's insane.
And he's like such a liberal windbag, Sean Penn, too. Like, he's like such a fucking liberal windbag.
I don't think he fit in that sanitation union.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, did he have to just bite his tongue and pretend
he's
to
a
be
method.
like...
Clearly he's a method actor, right? So he just
to,
like immersed himself in the role.
He just pretended to be like a diehard like Trumper.
Tell you what.
3 years.
Tell you what, that movie's not going to be anything like the one where Tony Danza's the garbage man and he has to kick the garbage truck and then he becomes the kicker for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, shit. That one. With that Emilio.
It's like, how's your leg so strong? Oh, Men at Work?
Men at Work, yeah.
That is a great movie with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. Oh my God, that movie's good. That's a good
movie.
That's a good one.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And being a psychotic method actor, I have to immerse myself in the role. 3 fucking years of working a garbage shift.
You have to just be so mentally unstable if you're that kind of actor who, like, you can't turn it off. Like, just turn it off. Bro.
Like the guy,
just act. Turn it off.
Like the guy in our comments for the liquid thing. You never go full Riri.
Yeah, you never go full Riri.
He did. I Am Sam went home empty-handed.
Yeah, I Am Sam. He did go full retard on I Am Sam.
Method acting. Yeah, that's crazy. Those method actors are nuts. That's like the story of
just like Sean Penn just becomes like a collector of just things. He just like amasses something.
He's like, I love the job so much, I'm just staying there, just collecting garbage.
I mean, like, you just got a couple more years, you get the pension anyway, so you might as well.
He's already done 3.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what's another 18, 17?
Are they paying him, or are they just allowing Sean Penn to just
He's
be
doing
a
it
garbage man?
undercover, so he must have like not said it and got the job.
Yeah, but like those city jobs, like they do background checks. How do you got the background
They're
check?
just like, sir, we know you're Sean Penn.
Yes.
No. They don't.
I work for the city.
He's working for sanitation. Anybody can have that job.
I mean, it seems like they put anybody on the back of a fucking garbage truck, bro. Like,
he's not the rat czar of New York City. Come on.
Wait,
Did you see what that person?
He could be like
that person looks like.
What?
The rat czar. They filled that role.
He could be.
The city was hiring a rat czar to combat the rat problem because the rat problem since COVID has gotten so bad. Because
just the garbage everywhere.
There was no garbage during the shutdown, no restaurant garbage, so the rats were finding new ways to eat, including eating each other and fucking all the other crazy shit. So like,
gross.
They have a massive like aggressive rat problem now.
Yeah.
So the city put out this posting for the rat czar of New York City.
Yeah.
And it's like $150,000 a year job.
It's awesome.
And they hired a person, and the person is...
What are their credentials to be the rat czar?
Nothing, bro. The person is like a non-binary Brooklyn person.
I was gonna say, are they like a trans person?
I don't know that they're trans, but they're like non-binary, like, and they're like a Brooklyn with like multicolored hair.
What is it, a man or a woman?
No. I'm looking at the person now. It just looks like person.
Maybe they replaced that person already.
She identifies as a raccoon.
Yeah.
Kathleen Corradi.
She's like, I got this. I actually identify as a cobra, so I'm just gonna scare all the rats out. The Pied Piper. The fucking texting right now.
I'm not texting. I'm pulling up the rat czar.
The rat czar. You know what I saw?
The money changed her. That's why. You see the big fucking. She's wearing this teal suit. The glasses. That's not what you look like. What you got to hire for the job.
That looks like.
Show me that picture again. That looks like this guy I went to school with. His name was Andy, and then he became trans, and now his name's Julia. That might be him. What's her name? Her name
Catherine.
Her name Julia Sterner.
Kathleen, excuse me.
No, there's no way.
Corradi.
There's no way this guy's still alive, and I know he probably committed suicide.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was
the rat czar. There it is.
The rat czar. You know what I saw about online? A little thing about that that AI model, that OnlyFans model.
Makes $11,000 a month.
Yeah, bro. That like a marketing firm created. They were like, yeah, we were just tired of dealing with models. Like they were all alcoholics. They party too much. They're a bunch of prima donnas. They show up late. So we just created our own model who's better looking than most of the models like out there to use anyway. And we don't have to deal with them. And they're making $11,000 a month on like ads and stuff. Is that crazy?
That's the future, right?
Well, that's what that whole writer strike thing was about, right? And I think they went on like a little break with it for the holidays.
What they say in 5 years, all the top earners on OnlyFans will be AI?
I guess probably, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even acting, like they're just gonna put.
How did Paul Walker get in the newest Fast and Furious?
That was so creepy, though.
AI.
That was so creepy.
AI. They're just like
CGI, AI, whatever.
It's like there's no, and I was like talking about this with like Devin's dad because he's like really into music. He's a really good musician, and it's like I saw this thing years ago about how they're not going to create new songs. That's why like you notice there's so many similarities, right? There's only so many chords and progressions of a scale that you can do. So like you just can't create new music. Every sound's been made like on a scale, and like the same. I feel like we're in this weird like place in the world, like we're just not creating new stuff. Like I saw a commercial for a new the Chocolate Factory movie. Why are you making another Wonka movie?
I have that same problem. Like, there's no originality at all. We just remake, reboot everything.
Well, we
right?
do everything.
Just reboot everything.
Every big thing that they push. Yeah. Oh, there's a reboot and the music and the remixes.
Queen Latifah, the Equalizer. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Really?
Like,
there's no way she could get her leg up there for a high kick. Come on.
I mean, Steven Seagal can really do it. It's not saying much.
But he used to be able to do it. Back in the day, Steven Seagal.
I'm sorry. Steven Seagal to me was always like just like.
Nah, he was he was one of the first non-Japanese. He was one of the first white.
He was the first guinea to do fucking Aikido.
No, he was one of the first white people to have a martial arts school in Japan.
Oh.
Before the
shout out to him,
before the fame.
Whatever.
Before the fame.
They don't make good
movies. I mean, Aikido is, listen, it's a beautiful art, but it's the art of taking swords out of samurais' hands. Like that's what it
was. It Aikido or Judo that he did? Aikido. Yeah.
No, Judo's real.
I know Judo's real.
Gene LaBelle made him shit his pants. He was a judo master.
Yeah.
He was a stuntman. Gene LaBelle was I don't know if he's still alive, but he was a stuntman, and he was on the set, and he was like, they were like just hanging out, and Steven Seagal was like talking shit with the other stuntmen, and he was like, nobody couldn't like choke me out. He's like, I can't be choked out.
Yeah.
And Gene LaBelle's like, all right.
He's like, literally asked for it.
He's like, hit him in the nuts right.
Yeah. So he like puts him in the chokehold. He's like, and he goes to hit him in the nuts, then he passed him out, and then Steven Seagal shit his pants.
Well, you ever see that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
That scene where Brad Pitt plays a stuntman.
Yeah. With
that's like
Bruce Lee.
That's based off of like something that happened with Gene LaBelle and Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Like Gene LaBelle was a bad motherfucker back in the day. That guy was like 6'3".
Yeah, gold medalist in judo.
Yeah. He was a bad motherfucker, and Bruce was a little prima donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, but AI, that's what's coming. They're just like, it's not going to be new actors. They're not no one cares about like film anymore. Like, do you need to see a new actor? No, just keep putting Tom Hanks in movies, bro.
Well, that's
Christian Bale. Yeah, make Christian Bale play Stalin in a new movie.
I saw something on that, and like the creatives in like versus the producers and like money people in Hollywood. They started correlating with like being like a social media creator with that fame translating to like making movies, making money for movies, and like it just turned out that those creators were like shitty actors for like the last like 3 or 4 years. They've been putting movies out with like these like social media famous people as like leading roles, and they're just like not good actors, the movies just bomb.
Yeah,
they're like transitioning now back to like trying to get like the big stars back in the.
I guess it must be hard though, because like nobody goes to the movies, which I think is unfortunate. Because like
I like going to the movies.
I do not.
No, you see, like I remember like
unless it's to see Oppenheimer.
I remember
fucking sucked.
I remember going to the movies as a kid with like my dad or my mom and like seeing a dope movie, and like movies are really good. And, like going to the movies was fucking cool. And I want to go to the movies, but I just don't go to the movies. I don't take the time to like go anymore. And then when you do, you go with kids. It costs a fortune.
Oh yeah.
Like to go to a real like one of those IMAX Regal cinemas to go see a fucking kids movie with 3 kids, dude. You're spending over $100. Like between tickets, popcorn, all the shit. It's expensive. Yeah. But like nobody goes to the movies anymore. So like, where does it go?
The only
and they just keep putting out bad shit, more and more shitty movies like Netflix, and they've upped the prices. And Netflix is like $20 a month now.
I canceled my Netflix like 6 months ago.
I had to get a new debit card, so it didn't go through because I didn't put the new card, and it was like $20. Like I'm not paying for Netflix anymore.
Yeah. And there's nothing really on there.
I just have YouTube.
Pay $20 a month to watch Seinfeld.
I have YouTube TV and I have Prime Video. That's it.
Yeah, I have Prime.
Yeah, I got YouTube TV myself.
YouTube TV is good. I like it.
Yeah.
And now, because that Sunday NFL Ticket is on YouTube TV.
Oh, that reminds me.
Dude, it's like an extra, like, whatever, $100 for the year, but it's totally worth it. Because, like, I had it. So I've had the NFL ticket since I was in college, because I still have a .edu email address.
Yeah. So you have like the college
discount?
So I get
the college discount still.
You gotta bleep that out.
Last year they shut off my .edu email, and I was like, I still need that email. I like called the school, and they're like, all right.
Like, I got a discount on Game Day Plus.
Like I paid you guys $30,000 to go to your school. I want this email address forever.
Well, when I bought the house, I signed up for Verizon, and I just happened to tell the guy, I was like, yeah, I got I just bought this house and blah blah blah. He's like, oh, is this your first house? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, well, look, and they gave me like a bunch of free stuff, including NFL Sunday tickets. So I was just like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yes,
yeah, it's great. Well, you don't watch sports.
No.
Yeah. Well,
because I'm not.
Well, I do.
Because I'm not.
There's nothing.
Gay.
Yeah, that's not. There's no correlation.
There's literally zero correlation.
You're watching a bunch of men who are mostly probably closeted homosexuals.
Is that substantiated?
No.
I bet if you want, I bet there's a lot of secretly gay professional athletes out there.
Yeah,
it's coming out.
Not majority.
Not the way. The other one, the other like big
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, bro.
Those stories are wild.
He be grabbing dick. You don't know about
what?
Look up Dwight Howard.
He was at.
Like they don't. He went on
He went on IR for a non-basketball injury, and it turned out he had like some crazy like homosexual sex orgy, and he like hurt his back.
Yeah, dude.
He's a wild boy. You see those text messages?
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
all the stories are coming out of everybody.
Shout out to him.
Cameron and Mace read the text messages on their show.
That might be my favorite podcast.
Dude,
I love that podcast.
So good.
The interview they did with O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Dude, this week they after all the Diddy stuff came out, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
I saw somebody put a meme out that said Diddy forgot to pay his Illuminati dues this year. But Cameron, after this is all, they've been talking about it, and like Mace is like not really like talked a lot of shit, but he's talked some shit. But then, like, the 50-cent window shopper video service, and Cameron's like, "Yo, what was your role in that? What was your role in that video?"
It's crazy, dog.
Like he just scooped you and took you shopping. That shit was so funny.
So funny,
dude. I love that show. That show's hilarious.
So good.
Yeah, that's really good.
What's the other one I like? Oh, with Shannon Sharp and
Shannon Sharp is another wild
Shannon
boy.
Sharp and the ones he does with T.O.
Ocho Cinco,
yeah. Though that's hysterical.
Like, Ocho's like trying to convince him that he needs like a nice girl in his life, and he goes, "Yeah, I'll get a Bible, put it on the nightstand, and say, 'Forgive me, Lord, for what I'm about to do to this girl.'"
Send me Miss Nasty beat.
So I like those. Those are really good.
Those are good.
Those are good podcasts.
Yeah, good podcast. Yeah, you guys should go follow them.
Yeah, you guys should check them out.
You should definitely check those
After
guys
you watch
out.
us.
Fill them a bar, right?
They need the money.
I have a question.
Yeah, I love answering your questions.
I hate answering your questions.
Why don't doorknobs smell?
What do you mean?
Think about how disgusting the doorknob is.
I fully
What are you
just sniffed
touching
this
it
mic
with?
just
Like
to see.
just dirty hands?
Everybody has dirty hands. There's a million dirty hands touching. I'm not talking about like in your safe space.
Like all
Just like they got all doorknobs you smell. Like doorknobs should smell.
I mean, I think they probably go smell the doorknob. Probably got like a metallic.
Go ahead, put your nose on it.
Probably got a metallic smell to
Is
it.
it the metal that keeps it from like taking in the smell?
Well, metal, like silver's antimicrobial. Like
Yeah, that was the word. I couldn't remember.
bacteria
Yeah.
can't grow on silver.
That's not silver.
No, it's fucking probably brass or something. So I
It's
don't.
like nickel plated.
Wait,
But
but,
I think-
isn't brass? Isn't brass a mix of something and something else?
Well, not silver.
Oh, well, not silver. Yeah.
Maybe-
copper and nickel. I don't know.
Maybe
I
that's
don't know.
antimicrobial too.
It could be, but also like things don't last on metal surfaces because they're non-porous.
Yeah.
So like even bacteria like COVID or whatever, like eventually it'll just die off.
Wait, so
on
then
that
why do
surface.
coins have like that coin smell though?
Like a butthole.
Like a butthole?
Like licking a butthole.
A dirty penny.
Put a penny in your mouth. It's just like licking a butthole.
Because coins are way more filthy than fucking doorknobs, bro.
Are they?
Yeah, dude.
You think more hands touch a coin
Yes.
than touch the door at fucking Grand Central?
No.
What doorknob do you touch at Grand Central?
There's
Everything.
no doorknobs anymore. Oh, there's still doors.
That push shit.
there
That
is.
push
Yeah, there is.
bar thing.
Yeah, the push, the pull and push.
Yeah, but they got people, some
Oh, that is true.
dummy,
Yeah.
dummy union fucking guy. Some guy probably makes $100,000 a year in a pension and wipes that shit down every day.
I mean, who's really the dummy though? He's making $100,000 still. You feel me?
I would be wiping down.
But imagine if doorknobs smelled.
I would rather not though.
It's just like everywhere you went, you saw a doorknob and just
What is that?
doorknob. Every
Fucking doorknob.
every doorknob is like a vagina. It's not like some. You're like that's not. No, there's like oh.
There's some random person just walking around smelling doorknobs now.
Like the doorknobs. the doorknobs just like smell like the different places you're going to. Like doorknobs at like a.
You want a
Indian
doorknob that
restaurant.
smells like the Bronx?
What part of the Bronx? I don't
Yeah,
know.
the doorknobs in Yankee Stadium smell wild.
Wild. Oh, I saw this thing on TV. It was like a movie, not a movie. It was like something about this doctor, and she maps smells. And it's somewhere like they're in Europe, and they go around and map smells, and they just have like people.
What does that mean?
It means she's got like 30 people, like volunteers.
Farting?
No, they just go around and fucking smell. I'm in Scotland. I'm gonna go smell that fucking doorknob over
I
there.
got a sensitive nose. I can't do that.
Yeah,
Actually, you have a sensitive nose. You probably should be able to do
no,
that.
they do.
No, it's
Dude, you're like a bloodhound. Like, you'll figure...
It's videos of just people going up to random things like in the city and just like, and then writing it down.
It's like an ASMR subcategory.
No, it's a thing that's like map. It's some science,
Like
something
a
to do with science, and she mapped out smells.
Like a sense
Like a
of
map of
For
smells.
what? For what purpose?
Yeah, right.
For the
Because-
nose deaf?
because, I don't know.
That's the term, nose deaf?
She probably
You
hustled.
can't smell
Nose
things?
blind.
Nose blind?
She probably hustled some donor for some fucking funds.
So they did a book so you can like describe what the smell is for somebody that can't smell anything.
I don't know.
Doorknob.
Google it. You're the one with the computer. Google mapping smells. Bitch in fucking the UK mapping smells.
Yeah, they put out a book for people that can't smell things and what things smell like. Describing the notes.
Like, I wonder what that brick smells like over there.
There's earthy tones.
What's your favorite smell? What is your favorite smell?
Sunday dinner.
Oh yeah. What part of Sunday dinner? Like the whole overall smell, or like a certain aspect? I'm closing my eyes. I'm smelling all the different smells.
So it's
of
like
Sunday dinner.
it's like the 3 hours of like slow cooked sauce.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the,
sweet.
It's
That's
the
sweet.
flash frying of the meatballs.
That sweet meaty smell.
Yeah, I'm getting the meat sweats.
A little
I got
garlic.
the meat sweats. Just think, the garlic sizzling in the pan. Oh yeah, you know I can
yes.
smell it right now.
Yes.
You can smell it. Yeah, smell it. Smell it.
I was
doesn't
gonna-
Smell it.
That doesn't have anything to do with the fact you just had garlic knots?
I was gonna make breakfast. I was gonna make
Well,
breakfast.
yeah, I guess for this case in point, when you ask me what my favorite smell is right now, that's what I think of.
I
Yeah.
was gonna make breakfast for dinner, family dinner on Sunday. Now I'm gonna make sauce. Breakfast would have been good.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've never had a good sauce.
Meatballs.
I always do.
Have to.
Yeah, I've never had a good sauce. Like, all my sauce... I'm so serious.
I mean, if you want to come and hang out with my
Yeah.
loud ass family on Sunday, you can come to fucking my house and I'll cook you sauce.
Sure.
It's one thing. Scola people might be fucking assholes, but they can all fucking cook.
We can all cook and we'll feed you. We will
Well. You'll eat well.
You'll eat well.
You'll eat well.
We'll feed you. Like don't really rely on us for much, but we'll do all the cooking.
Yeah.
All the cooking.
And the meal will be gourmet.
Fucking spot on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a pre-Christmas party at my first wife's house for Christmas with the family. A big
Your
blended
second
family.
wife could be there too?
Fuck her, no. And I was like, "You want me to bring the mozzarella?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, well my friend she's gonna bring them." I was like, "I'm gonna bring mozzarella. I'm gonna make it.
Don't embarrass
Don't
me.
fucking embarrass me."
If I see one polio package in the garbage,
My daughter, she's
burning the house down.
My daughter's a mozzarella snob because I bought a bunch for the summer and I sliced it and I froze it.
She's your daughter.
She's my daughter, and we had to go to a funeral last week, and we're at the thing afterwards eating, and they had mozzarella, and she loves it. She's like, "Dad, they got mozzarella." I said, "That doesn't look very good." I'm like, "You can just tell." She's like, "Yeah, you're right, it doesn't look good." I'm like, "Try it." And she tries it, and her mom has some. She's like, "It's good." If it has some, and she just goes, "This is disgusting." This is the worst. She goes, "This is the worst mozzarella I've ever had in my life."
Probably loud enough for people to hear.
The restaurant manager heard it probably. I was like, "You're spoiled."
Don't you miss that being a kid and just getting away with saying whatever you wanted with no filter?
I never had
I
that.
kind of still.
I used to be bad when I was little. I got a Christmas present once from an aunt, and I didn't like it. And my mom made me call her to say thank you. And my aunt was like, "Yeah, how do you like the hat?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "It's a thought that counts." And my mom was like, "What?"
My mother would have knocked my head off.
Yeah, see, like,
I didn't know you weren't supposed to say that. I was like 6.
yeah. So you know my dad.
Yeah.
Do you think I grew up saying whatever the fuck no, please.
You know what?
No.
He's putting up with a lot these days.
Well, what's he gonna do? I'm bigger than him now.
No, the teenagers that he has to raise now.
Yo, when he tells me those stories about the teenage. I just died laughing.
Girl just doesn't give a shit.
I'm like, FYI, this isn't like the mid '90s raising 3 boys anymore. I'm like, you can't, like, you gotta just, you know, I'm like, kids have rights now. Like, what does that mean?
Someone called Child Protective Services on you. He's like, good, call him.
That'd be my thing.
He's like, you need hands to be able to dial the phone.
You know, that was mine. I'm like, you're nuts. The fact that you did that, you're fucking nuts.
He is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I got like...
He keeps asking, when are you guys going to get me on there? I got stories. I got stories for you. I'm like...
It would be fun. We should get him on. It would be fun to get him on, man, dude.
I don't want it to go that way.
What? I
want to make him mad and then blow up.
Yeah, we should.
And then freak him out.
Just freak him out.
You know, I gotta tell you guys, you need a little more format in what you're doing. I'm like, shut up, Ted. I also have another friend. We're in a group chat. He put us in a group chat and he's giving us notes on the pod. I'm like, fuck off.
You know, I got you invited to the bachelor party in February.
Yeah, sorry, I have to arrange my sock drawer that day. I can't go.
Okay.
Did you? Montreal?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, Rich is coming, right?
Am I invited to the
He's like, well, we're gonna rent an Escalade and drive up. So I don't know how to fit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
How many people?
I said to him, I was like, I don't give a shit.
Rent an Escalade, like a limo Escalade, or a regular Escalade?
Like a 3-road Escalade. And then I'm like, well, I said, I'm gonna sit shotgun with you, so I don't fucking care how comfortable it is. Me. Yeah. I'll drive. Either I'm driving or I'm sitting shotgun, so I don't care how comfortable the back is. It's about me.
We're gonna tie me to the roof?
No, it's gonna be me, my dad, my 2 brothers, Dylan, and Serge. So that's 6 people. So 2.
Wait, this is Hanson's?
Yeah.
Aren't Dylan and Serge Paula's friends?
No, Dylan is like Hanson's best friend. They went to school together. They're the same age.
What about Serge?
Serge is like Hanson's friend too, but Paul became friends with him.
Oh.
But so I think that's it. So there's room for your ass. We're gonna go to fucking dinner at the Maple House.
How could your dad and your brother... the project they have to deliver, how can they take off to a weekend in Montreal?
It's only like a 3-hour drive from upstate.
Not from where they are.
Yeah.
It'll be like 6 hours.
No.
Has to be.
No, it's like 4.5. They can get to Montreal quicker than Buffalo.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, I'm in.
I did the drive. I went for a bachelor party a few years ago. It's 8 hours from Long Island.
Yeah, the food and the experience in Montreal.
The food. The food. I was like talking about
non-sport lovers probably haven't gone Super Bowl Sunday or something.
Great, dude. As I talk about places, probably one of the best places to go for a bachelor party is Montreal.
You know, they call it the Amsterdam of North America.
Well, it is. So they have very liberal policies when it comes to sex work, prostitution, massage parlors, legal cannabis.
We don't do that stuff.
Well, it's not illegal, right? Insane food, crazy food. The food in Montreal is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful city, and there's pro sports, and there's always shit to do.
Beautiful people everywhere.
Yeah, beautiful people. There's not ugly people walking around Montreal. It's a cool city, but it's gonna be in February.
Oh, that's gonna be super cold.
Cold. I don't even know if I have clothes appropriate enough to wear to Montreal in February.
Yeah.
Cold as shit.
Yeah.
Not taking a stroll around the park.
I have to get new clothes so I'm gonna be around your dad. Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it.
I should have told my brothers we should go to Colombia for.
Sorry, Ted, you can't come.
We're going to Carta Negra, Ted.
Medellin.
He would never come back. He'd come back with a new wife. Ted would have a whole new family down in Colombia.
4 new teenage kids.
Yes. You know what I heard today? Someone sent me, is this true?
What?
That for the first time ever you can place sports bets on the Special Olympics?
It can't be the first time ever.
No, I'm assuming on
some degenerate bookie would take those bets.
Yeah.
They made a movie about it.
No. I'm talking about going.
The Ringer. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about going.
That's he bet. The uncle is like. He's like, you want to place a bet on the Special Olympics? He's like, it's sports.
Sports. No, I think on the terms of DraftKings or some shit like that.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
who's
go, like,
making,
online.
who's grading those spreads?
Vegas. I think Vegas is covering the spreads.
Yeah, honestly,
There's degenerates out there that are going to bet on Special
as
Olympics.
much as I love betting on horses,
Put like a $10 parlay on a Special Olympics.
I'm not that big. I'm not that big of a gambler like that.
Corky Romano takes the gold. Well, who do you think has the most special of the Special Olympics? Like, what country has like the Special Olympics people? Or the Special Olympics is an American thing. I don't think there's like.
It's the Olympics, so it has to be international.
International.
What is that sound?
Outside.
Is the building on fire? Sounds like there's a lot of commotion going
It
on.
really does, actually.
Pipe down. We're doing something.
Jesus,
Creating art.
making fucking broadcasting history.
We're making magic over here.
Making magic. So yeah, who are the front runners this year at the Special Olympics, Pando?
I don't know. I guess I got to start watching film. Go on YouTube and watch all the entry races. Jesus, that's terrible. Imagine being that
Looks
big of
like
a.
it is international.
It has to be. It's the Olympics. It's
So
not.
that's what, like, do you think like the Chinese are just like in the Russian special, like the Russian and the Chinese autistic like Special Olympics operators, like they're just juicing
So
them up with steroids?
so like the movie The Ringer. How many people do you think fake it, pretend?
Nah, I've seen like
You gotta
Special
be like
Olympics
a real
before, bro.
degenerate to do.
Yeah, but hey, those people exist.
Now, not to be like ridiculous.
I saw a guy.
We do live in a ridiculous society that I could say, I identify as a woman and I would like to enter a powerlifting competition. So could I, and I mean this seriously, not trying to be
You
funny.
identify as special needs.
I identify as autistic.
what
I'm
if-
on the spectrum, but and they throw
Not the-
they throw the autism word around a lot lately.
But not to play
lot.
not to play devil's advocate.
being on the spectrum, like does that
How
include
down
me?
how down bad would you be if you did that and you lost?
And lost?
I mean, you might because it just like
You'd be there's no coming back from
you
that.
might lose because they're probably very good because like generally people with autism have like
The laser focus on that one thing.
They're like you can't like nothing doesn't interest them, but it's like this.
that one thing is
This
like,
thing right
yeah.
here, and like that's
Yeah.
their fucking thing. So like,
But like you could never show your face to anybody that knew you again if you did that and lost.
you just committed. You went full Sean Penn. I
And you
am
didn't,
Sam.
and you didn't even imagine. You don't even medal. You don't come in second or third. It's like, and Theo comes in fifth. You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, I
You could never show your face again.
but and they got that Riri strength and everything. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Dude,
I don't
like,
think they let him do combat sports.
What do you think? What do you think?
This is terrible, buddy.
If you
This is so bad. You guys are just the
Stop
worst
it.
people.
People thought I'm
not the worst
far from the
person.
worst person out there.
Vlad the Impaler
Okay.
killed 10,000 people.
Okay,
know what
okay. I'll
Genghis
give
Genghis
Khan
Khan
I'd be
killed
like-
10% of the population.
I mean,
I was having this conversation today too about Genghis Khan, right? Because like
Yeah.
they say like a large percentage.
His DNA's in
Like
most of
everybody.
Asia.
So like, how much fucking do you think Genghis Khan like did? Like how many?
How much fucking or how much raping?
yeah.
No. Well, yeah, whatever. I'm not saying consensual or non-consensual sex.
Oh, just sex.
just
Sex is sex.
just slinging dick. How much like how many women do you think he had to get pregnant?
All of them.
Ah,
No,
right. No.
He operated under prima noctua, where he got him first.
No, but like so, I got these books over there. The memoirs of Robert. Hold on, he's a Scottish. I looked into it today. It's the first edition Prince.
Rob Roy?
No, Robert Burns. He's like Scotland's national poet, right? And
Alright.
whatever. I looked up some shit. So Robert Burns had 12 kids.
Fuck. This is the second time we're coming here with the Purge music going on.
Sorry, we're all gonna die. So Robert Burns had 12 children.
Okay.
He has 600 living descendants today. That's one person having 12 kids, has 600 living descendants today.
Yeah.
So
How many
like,
generations away?
that book was published in 1815.
Didn't they
It's fucking old. 1700s.
Didn't they say?
mid 1700s?
But didn't they say?
early 1800s.
I forget. I don't want to butcher this number, but I'm probably going to butcher the number. Genghis Khan's DNA is in like 2% of the world's population.
It's like one in every like 200 people.
He had an estimated several hundred to 1,000 children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not grandkids.
Yeah.
Just children.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you need to like impregnate
Because they had
thousands of women, especially because he's doing it here and there and over there, all over the place. Yeah, a few hundred women. Because how much fucking can you do? Literally, how? Yeah, but like. You're conquering.
You're conquering the world by day,
conquering the Silk Road by day,
repopulating it by night.
Yeah, he had concubines too, like in his palaces after he was like done.
Do you think he did it like Thomas? Had 8 kids.
Do you think he did it like Thomas Jefferson?
What do you mean?
So Thomas Jefferson had 5 slave children. They only freed 3.
I don't know. I'm sure he had his favorites.
So like so Genghis Khan had 1,000 children. Let's say how many were with like slaves that he conquered, concubines.
No.
Do those children? Does he claim those children?
I think he probably just pumped nut and just left, and then like never saw those kids again.
When he came back to town, they're like, "That's my dad," and he just ran him down on a horse.
Genghis Khan had like 18 children of his own, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
he had like one wife.
1 in 200 people are related to Genghis Khan directly.
That's crazy.
So the percentage for that, 1 in 200, that's crazy.
And it's probably the fact that he did so much dick slinging all over the map.
Right.
If he was just like some guy raw dogging like 300 women in like the same area, it wouldn't be as big of a.
He conquered most of the known world at the time, right?
Then what was the known world? How, like
from
Asia,
China to Europe.
In Europe, yeah.
India.
He's just slinging dick.
I don't know about India.
I don't know about India.
Neither.
Yeah, Genghis Khan was just slinging penis. We should do that in Colombia. We should do that in Colombia, bro.
What?
Go to Colombia once a year.
Try to have 1,000 kids.
Get a different.
I don't see that playing out in my favor.
Get a different Colombian woman pregnant every day. You go for a week, a year.
How many times?
Just get 6 different women a year.
I think that goes back to your Hep C or AIDS conversation.
Yeah, right.
You think you get AIDS in Colombia?
Probably.
No. Not having like unprotected anal sex.
Ew.
Why would I get AIDS in Colombia banging hot?
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
I'm not going to Colombia and stepping on needles.
That's how you get hep.
Although, on the other channel,
my needles are clean.
If you pay on the other channel,
you think you get hep if I like stuck you with one of my test needles?
Do you have hep?
No. Can't get anything from that. Like you can't just get like anything.
I was gonna make a bad joke.
Maybe.
Give me MS.
Might give you.
Really?
Come on.
I'm not down to that. Strike him.
You were thinking it.
I was not.
You were thinking it.
Not funny.
It's funny to me.
Fuck you and your autoimmune disease, Theo. Your chronic pain and fatigue you live in.
You're fine.
You know what?
Your testosterone levels are up. You got plenty of energy. I listen to you bitch every day.
You don't fuck you.
You're right. I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
Let's start collecting disability.
I don't take it back.
Couldn't even get a real job if I had to.
Shut up. You can now, but in a few years, maybe not.
No, I can't get a real job. Be in a wheelchair in a few years.
It's just a really dark turn.
I'm gonna be like Steve Dawkins.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back. I saw a guy. Speaking of your favorite genre, ASMR.
Yeah.
There's a guy that does TikTok lives, and his ASMR is a woman's mannequin head with a wig, and he brushes it.
Really?
And that's all he does. That guy had 300,000 likes when I saw it, and like
that's so
people were donating galaxies, and all he was doing was soft speaking and brushing a mannequin woman's head. That guy's a serial killer.
I just want us to have.
Where are the bodies?
I want us to have 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 followers on TikTok so bad, so we can make videos like that. I'll every night I'll go on and just like sit there and be like, make fun of me, and just like tell people to make fun of me.
I mean, honestly, there are worse ways.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Do you hear the gang girl? She has an album.
They're not even gonna make fun of you because you have to read the comments. You can barely read.
And I'll.
Rich.
This guy.
Rich, what is wrong with you today, bro?
Barely read.
I chose violence.
Literally surrounded by collectible books.
You're surrounded by picture books.
They have books all over the place.
It's not real.
Books.
You didn't read any of these books.
No,
you just priced them.
Books. Do you want to read the Vicar of Wakefield? No.
What did you call me?
The Vicar's canceled. Yeah, I couldn't even read that. My eyes can't see shit.
I could read it.
No, I can fucking read it.
That's the size of my text. My text is that small. I changed my settings.
You'd be such a fucking hipster. Be careful. That book's from the 1800s. Just cranking it open.
Or from the... Yeah.
Like it's a fucking... Like it's a... Don't touch my things.
You put it in my hand.
Don't touch my things.
He's gonna put his
You want to see a passport from the 1800s?
Yes.
It's actually pretty fucking cool.
I said no earlier, but now I want to see it.
It's pretty cool.
Can you open it for me? I don't trust myself.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, it has a little flag on it.
Yeah, just look how they used to like make things so beautifully.
Yeah, dude, like it's like art. Like now everything is just.
I have a question.
With the name,
what's that from?
The name embossed.
What year is it from?
This is dated 1858.
They had passports back?
Of course they did.
Motherfucker, it's from 1858. It's a passport.
What do you mean, of course they did?
Of course
Yeah,
they
had
did.
passports.
Why, of course?
Because you have to pass through the port.
People came in through Ellis Island. They didn't have passports.
We're not the only people that have passports.
Yeah, it
right?
wasn't just immigrants traveling back then. It was fucking everybody. This guy was a pastor.
This guy had wealth. This guy had money.
He was a pastor.
Nobody else had that shit.
He was a pastor at the third.
Look up when you needed when passports became a thing.
Passports have been a thing since like the 1700s.
Please explain. 1700s?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need verification.
Could be one of those.
Otherwise,
It's not
stop the cat.
And I think
1789.
there was.
Huh?
Wait. Oh no, sorry. The U.S. passport was in 1856.
What year?
The
is this?
United States.
1858, so it was issued
2 years after. That's
yeah.
interesting.
This guy was a pastor at the Third Presbyterian Church in Brooklyn.
Third ever? What's the?
It's just the Third Presbyterian Church. Not the
still
third. Yeah, it is actually. It's
That's cool.
It's kind of by Red Hook, but it's cool. He wrote a bunch of books. This collection of shit.
So how do you obtain this? His
I bought it from-
great grandchild was down on her luck and needed a little bit of money.
I bought this stuff from a guy who probably at one point shot heroin in his body, and then he ended up with a bunch of fucking old books.
He robbed somebody's house and it was like, this looks valuable. I'll take it. It's old.
Nah, his family used to do like house clean outs and antique stuff, and he said I bought a bunch of shit.
That's really cool, though.
No, it is pretty cool. And then there's I can't find them, but there's a bunch of books, religious type books that are all written by him.
His passport number is like so early that it's just numbers.
What is it?
8920.
So that's a lot of passports.
8,920.
Yeah, that's a lot of passports still.
I would think of how many passports have been through. What yours starts with a letter now, and it's like 9 digits. Right?
Guess
Millions
who?
of passports now.
Guess
Cool.
who?
That is cool.
What year they? Guess who's one of the first countries? Guess who's one of the first people to have a passport?
England.
Okay, you have to guess the person.
Oh, the person?
Yes.
The king?
Which one?
Henry
King.
VIII? I don't know.
No.
King Charles.
No.
No.
I don't know. Oh, well, who?
God bless you.
When was the passport?
God bless you.
Excuse me.
In the 1700s?
No, not his passport. His passport was issued in 1414.
And he was a
Christopher
king.
Columbus?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Henry V.
Oh, I was saying, what did I say? Henry VIII?
Yeah,
I'm
you
I
sorry.
would say Henry the
Sorry.
Fourth. He was the fifth, huh?
Henry
Yeah, I mean that's 3 Henrys away.
Not the guy that killed everybody and baked them in pies, right?
I don't know about that.
Do you know about the birthday paradox?
No.
What's the birthday paradox?
All these mind-bending things we're
Yeah.
talking about today.
How many people, the birthday paradox is how many people you need to have in a room to share a birthday.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to Google it. I know the answer.
Oh, I've heard this before.
I've never heard it.
So
It's not a
the
huge number, right?
No, it's the number of people that are just probability-wise in a room together for 2 of them to share the same birthday.
Okay.
How many do you think?
200.
How many do you think?
20.
It's 23.
Really?
23.
Yep, 23.
And what? So it's guaranteed that if it's 23 people in the room,
Yeah,
they can share a birthday?
the probability of
Whoa. Okay, that actually makes sense because
I've never met anybody with my birthday.
I was just about to say that.
Ever.
Complete opposite.
February
I've met
Yeah.
6 different people that share my birthday.
I know a lot of people who have like a birthday
I have
before
met
mine or after mine. Tanya, her birthday is February 9th. I only know that because my birthday. But I've never met anybody with the 10th.
No.
Yeah.
Put your birthday in the comments.
Let's get 23 people in a room, and it's guaranteed.
Let's see
at
who
least
gets
2 of
23
them
comments.
have the same birthday.
Guaranteed.
At least 2 share a birthday.
I believe it. I've met so many people, and then on top of that, I'm in a fraternity, right? My big brother and my little brother just happen to have the same birthday.
Your birthday is the same as Devin's, right?
September 6th.
That's the day after.
Okay.
Hers is Labor Day. And her best
No, it
friend's
depends.
birthday-
Labor Day is
Because
not the
it's
same day
cycles.
every
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
Well, her birthday's the 5th.
But yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
the 6th, so
okay.
my birthday falls on Labor Day also.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, depending
All
on-
Yeah. Yeah, so her best friend has the same birthday as her, too. Which is weird. I've never met anybody with the same birthday as mine.
I like to tell people that I'm the only one on earth that has my birthday, but I meet people all the time that have the same birthday as me.
What's your birthday again? Isn't it March?
April 1st.
I don't know anybody else's birthday is April 1st.
My aunt is born on February 29th. She's actually born February 29th.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean, dude? Okay.
I know somebody that was born on May 13th.
My brother
February
was
29th.
August 31st.
It's the leap year.
I know.
It only happens once every 4 fuck- God damn it!
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
28 days in
Christ.
February,
Yeah. She's actually born February 29th.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, you guys suck.
Like, I know somebody born on a day. Like, oh.
My daughter was born on a Tuesday.
All right. Full disclosure, we're idiots.
Oh,
Apologies. Apologies.
Like, oh, she's
the thing is,
she's
you
a fucking,
both genuinely look like so the fuck what?
Yeah, like,
she's a fucking Aquarius. Great.
what did that have to do with the price of eggs?
God.
All right, so does she celebrate her birthday on non-leap years on the day before?
Does that mean she's
I think
only
she's on
she's
the
only
20th.
like 12 years old? Is how that means?
I think
she's
she's 16. I think.
She said she's your aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look,
Leap year, yeah.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
that's crazy, actually. But actually, I've never met anybody that had a birthday on leap year.
No.
I know like 2 or 3 people who
Really?
little mom. Yeah.
My daughter's birthday's a palindrome.
Oh, nice.
The same 41514. It's the same front as
Sick.
backwards.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, right? Tax day.
You know,
Yes,
so
when's your birthday? She goes, tax day. My dad doesn't pay him.
Joke's on you. My tax day is October 1st because I filed the extension.
oh god.
Yeah.
It's free.
My tax
So-
day is in 4 years.
My
I'll be in
birthday
jail.
is
What?
my
What?
Live from the visitor room, from the visitor center of the jail.
But yeah, right.
Doing
So
this
my
podcast down the
birthday.
road.
Someone's like, wet fish? Come here, wet fish.
I want some fruit salad.
Give me a fruit cup. Fruit.
Give me some of that fruit cocktail, fish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie in years.
It's still so good.
It's so good though.
It's so
Still
good.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
But yeah, what I was saying though, my
Sure.
birthday is September 6th, right? The sister after me is January 6th. Now, okay, 2 siblings, both born on
brother's
6 months apart.
My brother's birthday is
Ish.
January 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, so we always say that my youngest sister,
Yes, it
she
is.
always has to do things her own way. So instead of being born on the 6th, she's born on the 11th, but she's born in June, which is the 6th month. It's like you could never just follow what everybody else is doing.
They say numerology is like a big thing, though.
Your brother's born on the day insurrection,
Isn't
My
it?
sister.
January 6th.
Yeah.
No, his
Oh, she was pissed.
Yeah.
No, my sister was, January 6th.
Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Get it?
Insurrection.
Dick jokes.
We are not above dick jokes, okay?
Hell no.
That'll be the ASMR live feed. Like, give me your
That's,
best dick joke.
that's where we're not better. That's as good as we are.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Give me your best dick joke.
Dick.
Dick.
But yeah, she's coming out with an album, dude.
Who?
The Gang girl.
What's the
I
album?
don't fucking know. She's saying popcorn.
Doesn't she-
Like popcorn yummy or
doesn't
some
she-
shit. And she just says that shit over and over and over again. I'm
Doesn't
so
she doesn't she hang out with a rapper now?
I mean, probably. That's probably why she's putting out an album.
Popcorn.
Or a song.
Yummy. Yummy.
She's like, how can I make more than 7,000 a day?
I mean, shout out to her. She's fucking
What are
killing.
you doing with the money?
Spending
She's
it.
like French Canadian.
Fuck's that, man?
She has an accent. She's like French Canadian.
Does she?
Yeah.
She never says. She says popcorn.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I know. It's
Crazy.
funny, but she has a really thick
Bonjour.
accent.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle.
Yes, papa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for her. $7,000 a day. That's awesome. Fucking.
Hey, fuck it. You know what I mean?
The internet's wild.
The internet is wild.
And I'm sitting here not making $7,000 a day.
I killed a
Should show your tits.
I killed a streamer on
Milk me. Milk me. Milk me. Milk me.
Actually, there's a guy that does that.
Milks himself?
No.
You can milk anything with nipples, Greg. Can you milk me, Greg?
Yeah, you milk me.
Your Mom's House, the Tom Segura podcast, where they find the, I forget what they call them.
Another one you guys should go follow.
The winners, whatever they.
What's it? The bear? What's that?
Two bears, one cave.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good
But
one.
anyway, him and his wife have a podcast, and they have it.
Oh, Your Mom's House.
Yeah. I forget what they call their people, but they find these like weird people.
Yes.
Like the guy, I'll make you come.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like they have a guy like that as like wears like nipple clamps and
Yes,
shit. And, like,
that guy he like
writes on his head.
and he has like a tattoo that says like pig pen on him or something like that. Yeah, gross.
But that guy probably makes money on the internet.
I mean, technically speaking, damn near everybody makes money on the internet at this point.
Bro, I saw a video, a reel on Instagram with like a podcast interview with an OnlyFans girl, and she's talking about a time where she sold 100 cups of squirt for $1,000 a cup.
What that girl did that?
Squirt is pee.
And then she proceeded to squirt on the co-host of the podcast face.
So she just peed on his
She's
face.
just pissed herself.
Squirt is not pee.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
It's not.
I
It's
saw
it's a subtle difference.
So I will challenge you with.
It's not different enough to not call it pee.
There's a podcast. There's another podcast.
I dated a squirter, like a real. Because I squirt now. Like, no, this girl squirted. And I can tell you right now, it's not pee.
It is pee.
It's not, because I've been squirted on that's been combined with pee, and there's a difference between the squirt and then the urine.
The way
It's
the way
different.
It tastes. The way it tastes.
Yeah, the
The
taste.
way it tastes. That means they're
taste.
dehydrated.
The taste.
Just means they're
Squirt-
dehydrated. I saw there's another podcast where they have a girl who's a squirter, a big time squirter.
Yeah.
Like in the adult industry.
Yeah, but those
And
girls.
she said for her big squirt scenes, she
It's
goes,
piss.
it's piss.
Yeah.
Like I had to drink gallon of water.
Yeah,
and she's like,
yeah.
it's pee.
No, for like
Yeah.
the production value of
Yeah.
like filming squirt videos
Right.
in the adult industry.
Right.
Those girls are just drinking like a gallon of water and they're like
They're
squirt,
peeing.
and they're peeing.
Right.
But like real people who squirt, like squirt, it's different.
Not a fan.
I am.
I'm not a fan.
I'm a sick fuck.
It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying.
I don't have to change sheets afterwards.
Why, you only do away games?
No, just put a towel down.
I mean,
It's gonna be a squirty night. They make special blankets for that and sheets for that, waterproof things.
Yes. Weirdly enough, they also sell it if you get stranded on a desert island. It's the same blanket, so it doesn't absorb the rain. You can stay dry and
Like,
warm.
right with it. Yeah, you know those things they like line koi ponds with. Yeah, no, they make blankets for water.
Essentially, it's a vinyl pool liner.
No, it's soft. They make things special for water sports. They call it in the industry water sports.
Well, I apologize.
What?
That is a myth.
What's
What?
a myth?
That it's default that it's pee. Apparently, according to
no, squirt is squirt.
WebMD.
Pee is pee. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, dude. I'm telling you, this girl I
Every
dated.
squirt contains a little pee.
no, they don't even say that because
No,
it comes from a
dude.
completely different
No.
place.
What are you on Wikipedia?
No,
No, it's
WebMD.
real, dude. I'm telling you.
You're on the medical journal?
I'm
What site are you
telling
on?
you,
No,
bro.
but dude, it says it comes from like some other gland.
You met the girl.
I don't want to know.
No, you the one we went to when we went to the bar out east with the girl you were dating at the time. We went to the public house. Then went to the other.
Yes. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
She was like a real, like literally first time we hung out. She's like, I gotta tell you, she said, I'm not sleeping with you tonight. I said, okay. She said, but I'm a squirter. Like she literally told me that. I was like, oh, like that's cool. That's like an odd thing to like lead with. And she goes, no, but like you need to know because like it's a lot.
I carry a snorkel.
No, bro, I remember the first time I was like,
It's
you know,
so
I'm glad you told me because like that would have been shocking had I not. Had you just like, that's why I gave you the warning. I was like, yeah,
Full disclosure, it's a lot.
it's a, yeah, it's a. She looked like it's a lot. I'm like, okay,
Then you're like, yeah, right. And then you're like, pins you up against the wall. You're like,
Fire hose.
what is that?
crazy.
Where'd that come from?
And it's not. And it's not pee. It's not
They
pee.
said, according to this, it does have small traces of urine in it.
Yes. No, it does. You have small
But-
traces, but it's not pee.
But it's not pee.
It's not pee. It's not.
Fine.
In the pornos, it's pee. Those girls are just literally
Peeing on each other.
peeing everywhere.
Yeah.
They're just pissing all over each other. That's cool too.
I'm into that.
What's your darkest kink, Rich?
Oh, God.
I got a question for you.
Well, considering I've been called vanilla before, yeah.
I could see you like making love with the lights off. Put the lights off.
What?
Keeping my socks on. You probably keep your socks on when you have sex.
What's wrong with keeping your socks on?
That's fucking weird, bro.
Sometimes you need traction.
Traction.
You get traction with socks on.
with
You get
socks,
sex with-
bro. I'd chip my tooth if I fucked with socks on. I would.
I don't like. Listen, I don't like feet. First of all, I don't like feet. It's I actually don't like feet.
I'm not talking about sucking toes, bro.
Not either. I'm just saying. You were fucking Tom Brady fucks with his socks on.
Tom Brady's a fucking nerd, dude.
Well, so am I, so go fuck
How
yourself.
do you know Tom Brady fucks with his socks on?
Because Tom Brady fucked him with his socks on.
You heard it here first, folks.
Shots fired. Breaking news.
Tom Brady.
That was completely uncalled for.
Gay sex with his socks on.
I would much rather have been molested by Tom Brady.
Why do you always have to go there, dude?
Here's a hypothetical. Molested by Tom Brady.
Or P. Diddy.
Oh, no.
I would say Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's probably a more gentle lover than P. Diddy.
P. Diddy will just be sitting
P.
there
Diddy's just
like taking
ashing, just ashing on your back. You're 13. What the
He's
fuck?
just like calling shots from the corner. The one video, he's like, he would like get like male hookers to come over and like bang. Who's the chick?
Cassie.
Cassie.
That's just
He's
wrong.
like He's like he would make me paint my nails white so it would be contrast to the dark skin of the male hookers he would send over. I'm like, that is fucking crazy.
And they were in a relationship.
I'm gonna be very honest.
You could just be so weird when you're fucking rich.
Right?
Right? You can just be so weird when you are rich.
Yeah.
So weird. And that's like, people are like, oh, there can't be like elite pedophiles, but like, yes, there can. Like, that's Puff Daddy. He's not even a pedophile. He just like wanted to see other dudes.
Doesn't that make him a pedophile?
Was Cassidy 13 years old?
She was a kid. She was young. No, wasn't she?
Usher, no. They were in a relationship.
No.
They were
Yeah,
dating.
but she was still underage, though.
She
no?
wasn't.
No, dude, it's not.
Usher, though, he was 13 and he had to stay at Diddy's house for a whole summer.
You think
And it was called something camp. It was like something all-star camp or something, and it was just Usher.
Yeah, but they
like you're going to a camp with a bunch of kids, it's just Usher.
they also say Usher molested Justin Bieber.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Damn.
There's so many videos of like, oh, who should I stay away from in the industry? And they're like, don't ever go shopping with Pete.
Oh man, it's so good. All these like crazy stories are coming out too. It's like so funny.
Should have paid his Illuminati dues.
Should have paid his Illuminati dues. Nothing bad's coming about 50 Cent though. It's like Diddy.
That's because he stays in his lane. He's like, oh,
Stays.
That, you know who that's like? Also, Adam Sandler. I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about him.
He's supposedly just like a really great guy. He's been married to the same woman forever. He didn't
25 years. Yeah.
never
That's
went
fire.
out, never stayed out like past 10 o'clock, like was always there for his kids, like turn rolls down to like be able to be at parties and holidays and shit. He's just like a good person.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a really good person.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
I think there's a lot of people who are probably like good people.
Hey, yeah, there's definitely good people.
You know? Good people, bad people.
As Elon Musk said yesterday, did you see any of that?
I saw parts of the interview where he just
He's like, if you're trying to blackmail me for advertising, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
But he said something else that was very interesting. He goes, if you're trying to be a good person, but in the background you're really doing fucking evil things, like fuck you.
Like, you're definitely a terrible person for that.
Yeah.
I wish he could run for president. That'd be
I don't
crazy
know.
to see him. Not that he would like. I would like to see it.
I'd rather him
add a
keep
little- add a little
contributing.
chaos.
I'd rather him keep contributing to society on
pulling-
his
keep pulling
than
the
have to do
strings.
that job, because that job sucks. Nobody.
To be honest with
Can't
you,
get anything done either. A guy like that couldn't get anything done. He would just be. He would just like stop. Be like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. He would do it for like 3 months. Be like, I'm done.
I also feel like he doesn't really. operate well under the democracy outline.
couldn't,
He needs to be able to absolute things.
He seems to be like a dictator. He need like a dictatorship. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we need.
I wouldn't want him. I genuinely. I'm not even talking anything political.
I don't think I want him to be the president.
I just don't want him to be president because he fucked up Twitter, and I really used to like Twitter.
Did he fuck up Twitter?
Oh my god, I hate Twitter now, bro.
Why?
Because like my timeline never makes sense. There's always some shit that I don't follow, like people that I don't follow.
Yeah, but no one really cares about that. His takeover of Twitter had more to do with like
censorship
and from the
propaganda,
government, from the federal government, pretty much dictating what is on and what's not on
misinformation.
Twitter. Misinformation.
Like I said, I don't give a shit about any of. To be honest, you fucked up my timeline, and now you broke my favorite thing. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, but it has more to do with like algorithms and timelines. It's the power of things like social media and like platforms like Twitter that they shouldn't be like bastardized by grimy little fucking federal government fingers telling you what you like. You want to be like an alt-right Christian fucking crazy psychopath? Go for it. You want to be a crazy left-wing purple-haired trans liberal? Go for it. Like, it's America. Do what you got to do. But like, you should not have these outside entities coming in and like, oh, let's silence them. Let's push this. Like, that's not. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's why like the big news media doesn't work, right? Because it's all controlled by the same groups of people, and it's the same stuff. And if you allow that to happen to Twitter, then you just really you have no form of like free speech.
Yeah, but you
can't do it.
But I mean, I think like and going in either direction, literally blue or red, either direction. When misinformation comes out, and then it's like, oh, but you can't check the misinformation. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, like because say Trump said or Biden. I mean, literally, it doesn't matter. Whatever figurehead, if they say something that is incorrect and then people go with it, that's a problem.
No, it's a huge problem.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where does the buck stop?
And then all the fake accounts, all the bot accounts, that's what was a big thing when it was purchased. He reevaluated the price because like most of your users are fake. They're not real. They're like they're bot farms. They're like all these outside countries and agent provocateurs. It's like, so you're not, half these people aren't even real.
Right.
So like, I don't know, where does the buck stop? The buck has to stop with companies allowing government to get involved. So Elon Musk really did the right thing with Twitter. He said, no, this is Twitter. You want to be this way, you want to be that way, cool, no problem. Go for it. But there's going to be no more censorship and allowing other opinions.
First of all, he named it X now, and that to me just pissed me the fuck off.
Why?
It's Twitter. It's X.
I don't know. I don't use Twitter. That part. I don't care about that part.
I do.
I don't care about Twitter either. We have the least amount of engagement on Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
But that's what I'm saying, because Twitter's broken. Twitter's broken, but maybe it was never really fixed. Maybe Twitter never really worked unless you fell into the. I don't know. Maybe Twitter never really was great.
I don't know.
Twitter's been around a long time.
Make a Mata hat. No. How'd that work? MT
Maxa hat.
Yeah, Maxa. Max good.
Make American Twitter.
No, make Twitter great again.
I don't know. All I know is that social media is like the last way to, with all the fake shit that's out there. It's like whether it's social media or it's podcasting or whatever. It's the last way to like really get voice and news and facts and knowledge out there. And look what they're doing in Canada now.
Except for
with censoring platforms.
Facts and knowledge, except for this podcast.
If you're getting your facts from this podcast,
conjecture and conspiracies.
It doesn't matter. The point is that we can do it.
You're getting too serious. I don't care about this conversation.
Well, you should. It's not serious. It's important. It's not serious. It's not important. Look what they're doing in Canada.
Who cares?
What do you mean who cares? Because what that happens here? I don't give a shit about Canada, but they're right next to us.
Except for the 3% that.
And there's
of our demographic that is from Canada,
and they're censoring all their social media and all their podcast platforms now. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, you can't do that. Trying to get like political, but like it's kind of fucked up. They're gonna start doing that. What do they do in America?
I don't think that can happen in the United States. I don't think so.
Okay, I hope not.
If Byron gets another 4 years,
in the 4 years, goddamn Joe Byron.
Oh, did you hear the new one, Alex Jones?
No, which one?
No longer are they only making the frogs gay, but they're making the birds gay. They're turning the birds gay.
I thought, wasn't there something like birds aren't real or something like that?
That's you ever hear that conspiracy theory?
The microplastics are making the birds gay.
Could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I heard that birds weren't real, I was like,
Yeah, you ever hear that birds aren't real conspiracy?
Yeah, I've heard it.
They're like all robots from the CIA.
It's not true.
I'll clear this
Obviously.
If you ever have to avoid pigeons in Manhattan, it's not true.
No, you do have to avoid pigeons in Manhattan.
No,
because they shit on my car every time I watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit pisses me off.
I said if you ever have to avoid pigeons in New York City, you know it's not
It's
true.
not, yeah. Because, dude, like, I swear, and they wait until I finish washing my car. I'll finish, drive out of the car wash, splat, and then I gotta do the shit all over again.
I have a question.
I don't think I've ever seen two birds fucking though.
I have.
I haven't
You ever see a pigeon blowing another pigeon's back out?
They fucking flight though, don't they?
No.
Do they?
Well, I guess it depends on the bird.
Flight, yeah.
It depends on the bird. It depends on the bird. I think, like, eagles do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they just fucking come
Eagles do that for sure. Cause
in the death spiral.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then the last second they break free or they hit the ground and die.
Damn.
It's fucking life for you.
Yeah, right.
Wild
Jeez.
kingdom.
Loving the wild.
Can you imagine?
Speaking of the wild kingdom,
What?
I have a question.
Oh, God. I hate when he does this.
If we went camping
Oh, kill me already. I'm not going
Dead
in.
first.
No, 100%.
and a snake bit me on the penis,
You're dead.
would you suck the venom
You're
out?
dead. You're going to. It's over.
I would probably start laughing.
Right.
I'm not sucking the venom out your
I would just hurl myself off a cliff. This is how I want to die. I don't want to die that way.
Oh, then your penis just rots away from a fucking venomous
Snake bite.
That's got to be the worst. Is that the worst place to get bit by a snake? Your penis?
Anywhere to get bit by a snake is probably the worst.
Yeah.
Nah, but some worse is worse than others.
Like even if you
Because the necrosis.
Yeah, the
right?
necrosis,
So if you
so
get put on the dick, it's just gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
even,
gone.
even if we like got you to a hospital
There's
in
no
time,
saving that. There's no saving your dick.
you just have like a Harvey Weinstein penis for the rest of your life. It's like a rotten
Like we
piece
tried to
of
rebuild
flesh.
it the best we could. It's like it's either that or Caitlyn Jenner.
It just looks like it looks like a frostbitten
You
toe.
always have to go too far. It's just
Like it's the perfect time to talk about your transition options.
Be like, did you want to have a cock that looked like a frostbitten toe, or did you just want a vagina? Yeah, let's take the vagina.
I do a mean vagina.
Fucking tight. I'll do a tight vagina.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
that's great.
It's horrible.
But I think as for y'all two, that
We're not
There's no-
sucking each other's dicks. It's not
I
happening.
mean, so we're gonna tell
my
kids
friend
that.
group. My friend group. We're all aligned. You're gonna die.
I would tell the funeral, be like, it came down.
Yeah, hurry up before you pass out. Write a note.
Be like, to me,
And give it to your family.
be like, what if I saved his life, but now we just have that memory of me having to suck his dick? I couldn't be his friend after that.
No, we can
No.
never talk again. Ever.
I would just be like, how was the camping trip? Be like, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Like, fucking weird.
Oh.
Rich got his dick sucked by a diamondback. And I had to suck his dick to save his
First
life.
of all, if you got a snake bite on the dick, I want to know why your dick was so close to a snake's mouth in the first place.
I mean, rattlesnakes can leap.
What if he was pissing in the woods?
Yeah.
And he just peed on a snake, and the snake was like, and
Yeah, I got one for you. Yeah, I'd be like, here's a pen and a piece of paper. Write a goodbye note.
That dick
I'll,
is so big
I'll
and
make
I-
sure it gets. I'll make
I
sure
will
it
speak
gets
at your
there.
funeral, right.
Yeah, I'll say nice things about you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be like, he went out.
No, I'm not gonna stay here and watch you die. I'm gonna deliver the letter. I'll see you later.
I'd be like, he went out pretty rad. He got bitten in the dick by a rattlesnake, and I wasn't sucking it, so he died.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely on 1,000 Ways to Die. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Ted, let me ask you a serious question. How mad would your dad be if Rich saved your life?
By sucking.
I feel like your dad would never let you live.
I can tell you the.
I can
I can tell you
now-
the percentage of that happening. It's zero.
Zero.
Sorry.
My dad would be like, what? You couldn't suck his fucking cock.
He'd do it for you.
Couldn't suck your best friend's cock.
No, we look at each other and be like, I get it. I wouldn't do it for you.
I get it.
Fucking, if you get rich, take care of my kids.
You're like, just suck it, bro. I'm gonna die.
fucking die, suck it. Don't forget the balls.
Yeah, make me finish. Come on, I gotta get it all out.
Yeah, my dad wouldn't disown me. My dad likes the gays. You know how much money my dad made back in the day building houses for gay people? He used to love the gays. He used to say, I love gay people. 2 incomes, no kids. And they want the best. It's true. They want the best. and they spend money. My dad loves the gays. Yeah. It's to celebrate Christmas with the homosexual couple. Jeffrey and Chance. He was an interior decorator. Lovely couple. Beautiful house.
Did a lot of work on my homes.
A lot of work on the homes. A lot of work on the homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like the gays. Go to the gays. Go to and party in Cherry Grove. We got to do a podcast from Cherry Grove. So we got to make that.
Next summer.
Yeah, next summer we got to make it happen. We do a podcast from the drag show.
Yeah.
Throw a wig on fucking Bandalorian.
Anybody gets
Why is it always putting a wig on me?
Anybody gets bit on the dick in this room, they're dead.
I mean, if you're gonna get bit on the dick by a rattlesnake, Cherry Grove is the place where it happen.
Get it sucked 4 times. It's an extra venom gone.
That snake will just keep coming back
Without all that poison.
again and again. On that note, it's time to cue the Calypso.
We're at an hour 20 or Jesus Christ.
Cue the Calypso. Episode 13. See you next time.
Bye.
Later.